Avarice. It's an emotion we all feel, whether you're low on money, building a collection, or an alcoholic giraffe who needs booze to cope with researching fictional characters nobody cares about. For the former farmer turned slave Larfleeze, greed wasn't initially all he felt. Wanting to rebel against his poor upbringing, he became a thief, a really naive one. He stole a map to the planet Ukara, made by Krona, one of the Guardians of the Universe, taking his group of thieves to the planet with one goal in mind: find the Orange Lantern Battery. Welcome to the 15th episode of Drunk Powerscaling, a show where I hungoverly power scale my favorite characters.
That was pathetic.
When Larfleeze found the orange light, he was overwhelmed by greed and slaughtered his comrades with an orange ring flying onto his finger, becoming the Orange Lantern, and set out on a quest to claim everything in the universe as his own, killing anyone who stood in his way and adding it to his new undead construct army, the Orange Lantern Corps. And bear in mind, he's billions of years old, so he's tangled with plenty of DC's heavy hitters and knows what he's doing. Plus, he's a master thief, even stealing a wallet off Barry Allen himself and all the KFC in the entire universe. Yeah, this guy's pretty awesome. Now for the good stuff. Of course, he weaponizes the orange light itself in form of a ring, allowing him to make constructs of whatever his imagination allows. And unlike all the other lanterns, his doesn't require a charge to work, and he can charge his power up to 100,000%, higher than any other lantern. The power battery does have some usage outside of this, allowing Larf to see events light years away, can track others, and when separated from him, he's still empowered unlike most lanterns. If someone else is near the battery, it can corrupt them and infuse them with orange light. He even captured the Orange Lantern entity and trapped it inside his personal battery. Bear in mind, this is the literal embodiment of avarice. Speaking of which, yeah, when he kills someone or damages them, he can steal their soul and trap it within the ring, serving Larfleeze for the rest of time. And the constructs he creates can do this too. Larfleeze's ring rivals the entire Green Lantern Corps, which will make scaling easy later. With the ring, he can scan for life readings and access all communication outlets in the universe. More confusingly, the ring exists outside of time, and time does not exist to those trapped within it. Outside of the ring, he can create omnidirectional energy blasts, create force fields, fly, has enhanced smell, can become a kaiju, and can siphon power from others. Hell, his constructs can do this too. He also has his fair share of resistances, like mental attacks, emotional manipulation, he isn't phased by lava, radiation, and can't have his matter rearranged. That's the list, isn't it? Now, obviously, to be one of the strongest characters in all of DC, there's gotta be feats to prove it. So, let's go over some.
My shiny. Oh, how I've missed you.
He can create earthquakes, blew up this giant citadel, can break lantern constructs. The orange light is brighter than an entire solar system. After knocking out best DC character Atrocitus, he nearly matched an army of Black Lanterns. His constructs can outmatch a controller who has the power of a Big Bang. A Guardian of the Universe warned Hal Jordan to be careful. Even with two Guardians, White Lantern Kyle Rayner, and the entirety of the Green and Yellow Lantern Corps backing him up, that Larfleeze was not to be underestimated. John Stewart didn't even feel confident going into this. And Hal can create an infinite-sized universe inside his ring. And rookie lanterns can create universes too. For further proof of Larfleeze being above the entire Green Lantern Corps, the Blue Lantern light can recharge the entirety of the Green Lantern Corps, yet the Guardians still found the orange light to be more deadly. And here's his army matching a small chunk of the Corps. The Guardians apparently can wipe the multiverse off the map as well. And the Guardians compare his power to that of Parallax, the embodiment of fear. And Larfleeze beat the orange emotional entity, and the Spectre, who can destroy all of creation, shit his pants from Parallax. And the Guardians themselves were nearly wiped out fighting him once. Hell, he's killed 3 of them in one blast before, and his constructs can match them too. The Guardians can hold back the Antimatter, who transcends time and space, and exists in DC's 6th dimension, which is beyond most planes of existence within DC Comics. But this scaling is kinda wonky given a whole core struggled against him, and the Guardians needed lots of help. But let me know what you think. Personally, I don't feel comfortable with this, but given the emotional spectrum exists beyond everything too, and Larfleeze basically is Avarice, it's possible he scaled the characters from the 6th dimension. I have heard plenty of people say he's hyperversal or outerversal, but I just don't see it. Speaking of Parallax, how he could have destroyed the infinite multiverse and defeated Superman. Yeah, this got nutty very fast. If we stick with Lantern feats, then he's multi-plus without question. But there is the possibility of scaling to characters like Spectre, the Antimatter, and Superman that can get him well within Hyperversal, or even beyond. But I don't feel comfortable with that. DC scaling is a headache, guys, so let's just move on to speed.
Give me Green Lantern.
And you'll help us?
No, I just want Green Lantern. Also, empty your pockets.
There's nothing in my pockets.
Then, give me your clothes.
He flew from a planet's atmosphere to its surface in just a few seconds. He tagged Senna while she flew past planets. He can fly past solar systems, and flew from one to another and back in a short time frame, as well as fly from Okara to Oa in a short time frame. He flew across the galaxy within minutes. He propelled this dude to the other side of the universe, and he traveled across the DC universe to live on Earth after he discovered Santa existed. Bear in mind, power rings can respond to commands within a nanosecond, and he scales to Kyle Rayner, who crossed 10 light years by driving a construct car. Guy and Hal once flew across the universe in 10 hours, and Hal once scanned the entire universe, which is potentially infinite. Hell, he once chased after someone from the edge of the universe and nearly caused a Speed Force singularity. Never underestimate how fast someone will move if they want something, like a fat chick at a buffet, even if their speed is infinite or immeasurable. Now, for durability.
I'll take you out myself.
Larfleeze, please! This fighting is meaningless!
You're meaningless!
He can take hits from Colonel Sanders. He survived Space Wolf War, take beatings from Atrocitus. He survived falling from space onto a planet. Several Green Lanterns contained this Milky Way level explosion. He can take hits from Kyle Rayner without taking damage. And Kyle can tank planets exploding. He can block big bangs. And Guardian Gambit once shielded himself from a big bang, so Larfleeze should be able to do the same. He's tanked blows from Zum, who is binded to the essence that holds the DC universe together. Hell, Hal once took a blast from Sinestro, amped by the central power battery, which could destroy the universe. And Sinestro survived construct attacks from Kyle, whilst empowered by the Green Light's emotional entity. Larfleeze's constructs can survive blasts from the Guardians, who have big bang level power, and multiversal power potentially. So yeah, multi-plus for durability sounds fine to me. Again, there are arguments for higher dimensional scaling for Lanterns, but it's not that arguable in my opinion. Larfleeze is such a fun character, one I hope gets some spotlight soon in James Gunn's new DCU. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed. Stay safe, and as always, be excellent to each other.
I don't think this bargain is going to work. We'll leave.
No, you need to pay me for my time. I'll take Green Lantern as payment.
Oh, okay.
We'll be going.
Agreed.
I'm not used to people giving me what I want. Wait, I want more! Oh. What? No fair!